This question comes from Sam, who asks, what if the moon was a single giant diamond? You might imagine it hanging in the night sky, not as a dull gray orb, but as a glittering, multifaceted jewel, a perfect cosmic gem, catching the sunlight and scattering it into a rainbow of colors across the Earth. It would be the most spectacular sight in the history of life on this planet. On one level, it's a beautiful fantasy, a masterpiece of celestial jewelry. However, a diamond moon would not be a friend. It would be a beautiful, brutal disaster in slow motion. The first problem is mass. Our real moon is made of relatively light rock. A moon-sized diamond, which is much denser, would be significantly heavier. This extra mass means its gravitational pull on Earth would be far stronger. The gentle tides that shape our coastlines would become monstrous. Ocean tides would rise not by meters, but by dozens of meters, flooding every coastal city on the planet permanently. But the tides wouldn't just be in the water. The solid ground itself would begin to groan and bulge under the diamond's pull, triggering endless, catastrophic earthquakes and volcanic eruptions on a global scale. The Earth's crust would become a brittle shell cracking under the stress. The beautiful jewel in the sky would be kneading our planet like dough. But let's say, somehow, we survive the tectonic apocalypse. There's a second, more insidious problem: albedo. Our current moon is a gray, dusty cue ball. It reflects only about 12% of the sunlight that hits it. A perfect diamond, however, is a mirror. A flawless planet-sized diamond would be one of the most reflective objects in the solar system. It would act like a gigantic celestial disco ball, blazing with reflected sunlight. A full diamond moon wouldn't just be bright, it would be searing. It would cast sharp jet-black shadows and turn night into a strange blue-hued twilight, bright enough to read by. The delicate balance of our circadian rhythms, evolved over billions of years under gentle moonlight, would be shattered. Nocturnal ecosystems would collapse, and the sheer amount of light and heat energy reflected onto the Earth would begin to subtly but surely cook the side of the planet facing it, adding a bizarre new driver to climate chaos. So, Dr. Keeler's diagnosis? A diamond moon would be an engine of planetary destruction through gravity and light. But there's one final, ironic twist to this story. Let's say 1 billion years from now, the tides have calmed, the Earth is a shattered but stable rock, and we look up at our glittering companion. What is it worth? The answer, crushing to any intergalactic jeweler, is nothing. The entire concept of value for a diamond is based on its rarity and the difficulty of obtaining it. If you have an entire moon made of the stuff, diamonds become the most common material in your solar system. They become cheaper than gravel. The very sight of that brilliant, sparkling orb would be a constant reminder that the universe has rendered your most prized possessions utterly worthless. The ultimate lesson of the diamond moon isn't just about physics. It's about perspective. The universe is capable of creating things of unimaginable beauty and scale, but true, devastating beauty doesn't care about your survival, your sleep cycles, or your economy. It just is. Our gray, boring, rocky moon is a gentle partner. A diamond moon would be a breathtaking tyrant, showing us that sometimes the most beautiful things in the cosmos are the ones we're lucky not to have.